Hey everybody, this is John Phillips with John Phillips Plumbing Service. I've had a problem with copper fittings. Oxidized copper fittings is actually the problem. They're all black, and it's because of the galvanized shelves in my truck. So the reaction between these copper fittings and the galvanized shelving, I end up with all these black copper fittings. Now this is just some of them. I have another bucket over here, a couple buckets that I need to clean up, but you know, it's an issue when you go to somebody's house and you're using copper and you're breaking out these fittings that are perfectly good, but they look like old pieces of shit like you found on the side of the road. So I have probably twice as much as what I showed you on my truck still, and I want to show you. I did this. That's muriatic acid. It won't eat the copper, and it's easy to neutralize with some baking soda. And you just rinse this stuff off real good and it'll be fine. It's not going to harm you. Actually put this stuff in, I mean, it's dangerous shit, don't get me wrong, but they put it in your swimming pool to keep the pH level correct. But anyways, so my issue has been, you know, I tried all kinds of stuff. I tried vinegar, baking soda, boiling them, you know, doing all kinds of shit, and it's just labor intensive, and I never really was satisfied with the results. So what I'm going to do is this was diluted like 50-50, maybe 60-40, 60% muriatic acid and 40% water. So this one over here, I'm gonna pour, and when you do this, you want to make sure you're sitting downstream, I mean upstream of where the wind's coming from, so you're not breathing this shit in. And be very careful, you know, you really should have goggles on. I just took a big deep breath of that shit. So yeah, you don't want to do that. So anyways, this test, I'm gonna drop this fitting in there and we'll see what happens. This is straight muriatic acid. Look at that shit. That fast. That was like 5 seconds, man. Look at that shit. Immediate. Wow. So I bought a couple gallons of this shit, and I'm gonna make a 5-gallon bucket. I'm gonna drill some holes in it. I'm gonna sit it inside another 5-gallon bucket, and I'll dump that acid in there, and I'll be able to pull the fittings out without the acid, and wash them off in that bucket, and then reload it with some more fittings and stick it in the bucket and get all those fittings cleaned up. But that's pretty amazing, man. I mean, they don't look brand new. They're not bright and shiny, but they look a hell of a lot better than this. Look at the difference. Wow. And they say muriatic acid. I mean, I did a little research. They said muriatic acid will not eat the copper. So, you know, you can neutralize it, rinse it off real good, and they should be fine. So that's it for this little short. We'll say this is a tailgate talk without the tailgate. And I hope you enjoy this video, and just really be careful with muriatic acid. If you try this, it's best to get a fan set up, I would say, and make sure you're on the upstream side of the fan so you're not breathing the fumes in. Wear goggles and gloves, and just be very, very careful. It's serious shit, but it obviously works, man. And so that's what I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm gonna clean up all my copper fittings, make them presentable. Anyways, this is John Phillips with John Phillips Plumbing. Ending this edition of Tailgate Talk without the tailgate. How to clean copper fittings. Oxidized. Anyways, alright, have a great day. Straight muriatic acid.